What's going on, guys, and welcome to C Group Logistics video tutorial and walkthrough on how to activate and navigate your client portal, where I'll be walking you guys through some of the features on our platform. But before we get started, I want to give a huge thanks and shout out to our clients and our viewers for their support and interest in our services. Um, so we'll go ahead and get started. If you guys have expressed your interest in our services, we went ahead and sent you over an email. The email is going to give you guys access to your client portal. The email is going to look something like this. Once you guys receive the email, you'll go ahead and click on that activate my account button. Once you click that, it'll prompt you to a screen where you'll fill out your first, last name, and password of your choosing. Once you guys fill out the information, you guys will go ahead and gain access to your client portal. Client portal is going to look something like this. So this will always be the main page once you guys log in. I want to go into some of the features that the system has before we go really in depth into creating orders and some of the other features that the system has. So if you guys hover over here under address book, you guys will go ahead and see a couple addresses. This system will go ahead and record any type of input, whether it's shipped to and shipped from addresses, account names, any type of information will be recorded onto the database so that when you guys are placing future orders, some of these things will auto-populate and give you guys a quicker and easier process when creating shipments. Aside from that, if you hover over team, um, you guys will come over here over new team member. This is if you guys want to give user permissions to multiple users. So it gives you guys access to up to 20 users, and you're able to give them user permissions on the account to either edit or view, depending on what you want them to do. So whether it's warehouse managers or office staff that kind of are going to be working on BOLs or inputting pallet weights and dimensions, uh, you guys are going to want to give them user permissions and access, and that's how you guys will be able to do so. So how do we book an order? So let's say you guys built a pallet, you guys put an order together, prepared it, prepped it, you guys are ready to ship it out. You guys will go ahead and come over here over the new order button, go ahead and click that. Once you guys click that button, it'll bring you to this screen where you're able to go ahead and fill out the information. So on this screen, the first thing you guys are going to start on is the shipper details. So over here by shipper details, this is where you guys are going to put in your store name. So your Amazon account name, or if you guys are a 3PL business, you guys will go ahead and input right here the Amazon account that you're going to be shipping product for. In our case, we'll go ahead and put my account. And then over here, I'll go ahead and put in my warehouse address. Right, perfect. Then over here, over consignee, this is going to be the destination you guys are going to be shipping to. So another cool thing that our system has is that you're able to put in the short codes for any of the Amazon facilities out there. So for instance, in this example, we'll use CLT2 up in Charlotte, North Carolina. Google will go ahead and search it for you. You guys will go ahead and click on the address, and it'll auto-populate for you guys. So over here on the right, you guys could go ahead and also fill out the declared value of your shipment. So the dollar value in which your merchandise is worth. You guys will go ahead and put here For this example, we'll just say our merchandise is worth $1,500. This part over here of the pro number and the Amazon ID, this is what we'll do on our back end once we create the appointment and set up the pickup time for you guys. We'll go ahead and input the pro number and Amazon ID. If you scroll down right over here over ready time, once you guys select that, you guys will go ahead and fill out. This is going to be the pickup information. So the day and time you guys want your pallets picked up. So for this example, we'll go ahead and say on Monday. And we'll go ahead and say (9:30 a.m.). You guys could go ahead and leave this open, so you could put a start time and an end time, so you guys could give us a kind of window from where your operations are kind of open till, or a smaller window for us to be able to know that the pickup has to be done within this time span. Really up to you guys. This is something that could always be changed and edited via communication with us. Um, Aside from that, over here on this side, requested delivery, we're going to go ahead and input this information ourselves. This is going to be the appointment time and date that your goods will be delivered. Under here, under special instructions, this part is very important. This is where you guys will go ahead and input your shipment ID and reference ID. This information is specific to your order and is required for us to go ahead and book the appointment over at Amazon for the delivery. If you scroll down right over here under commodities, this is where you're going to put in the pallet information. So service type, we're going to go ahead and put LTL. Under description, we're going to go ahead and type household goods or any general type of description of the type of goods that you're going to be shipping through us. Again, this is something that also records and auto-populates once you guys fill it out a few times. Under quantity, we're going to go ahead and put in the total amount of pallets we're going to be shipping. For this example, we're going to say 2 pallets. Under type, we're going to leave skids. Skids is the same thing as pallets, but this will also be recorded in your system to be able to give you guys a kind of total of amount of pallets you guys have shipped. Under the dimensions, the length, the width, and the height, we're going to go ahead and put it under Amazon standards. So a standard pallet normally is 40 by 48, and Amazon standards as far as height is 72 inches. Under pieces, we'll go ahead and put in the amount of boxes. So for this scenario, we'll say 200 boxes. And under weight, this is going to be the combined total weight of the shipment. So if it's 2 pallets, it'll be the combined weight of the 2 pallets. So in this event, we'll go ahead and put 2,000 pounds. We'll say that each pallet is 1,000 a piece. Under class, you guys don't have to fill this out. It's optional if you guys do. Once you guys have all of this filled out, you guys will also have an option over here if there's any questions, whatever it may be, you guys can go ahead and type it in here, and we'll receive it on the back end to answer any type of questions regarding the order or any future orders. But once you guys get this shipment information filled out, you guys will go ahead and click next. Once you guys click next, this will go ahead and get sent over to us as a quote, okay? And then one of us on the back end will go ahead and receive that quote. We'll attach a dollar amount to it, and then send it back over to us. So we'll wait a few seconds for the back end team to kind of get a hold of the order. Um, Once you guys input that request, it'll be under the pending tab. So you guys will be able to see the request right here. This is the account. This is the location we're shipping to, and the information, 2 skids, 2,000 pounds. We went ahead and attached the quote to it, so a dollar amount to the shipment. And then once that happens, it'll go ahead and come over to book status. So once you guys have it over here in book status, you're able to click on it. The page is going to look something like this. This will have all the shipment information. And if you scroll all the way down, you'll see the price tag of the shipment, which is 300 US dollars, meaning that it's 150 per pallet. And if you scroll a little more down, you guys will be able to see the section over here in the bottom where it says bill of lading. Here you guys will have access to your BOL. This here is your BOL. It has all the information as far as the shipper details, the destination, the pallet information, shipment ID, reference numbers, and the allocated signature boxes that's required along the way during transit. Right underneath the BOL, you guys see the slot for the POD, which is the proof of delivery. This is also inputted and provided for you guys upon delivery at Amazon's facility. Um, Once the shipment goes to in transit, you'll see it go ahead and populate in the in transit tab. In the in transit tab, on this very same map, you guys will go ahead and see a little truck icon, and it'll be moving step by step along its way to its destination, and you guys will be able to have live access and live tracking on your shipments. Once it's delivered, you guys will go ahead and see the shipment go ahead and move over to the delivered tab. Here, this is just a confirmation that the shipment went ahead and went well. It was delivered, it made it to its destination. Um, After the shipment is delivered is when we'll go ahead and invoice you. Any invoices will pop up over here on the invoice tab. It'll have all the shipment information and the invoice information. So over here in the last tab is the claims tab. This is for you guys to be able to have the ability to place any claims on um, any mishaps or anything that goes wrong along the way with your shipment, whether it's damaged goods or delays in transit. You guys will be able to submit any claims right here on this tab. That pretty much wraps up the client portal. Feel free to reach out if you guys have any further questions. But I wanted to thank you guys for your time and stay tuned for future videos. This is C Group Logistics, your logistics solutions. Thank you guys and stay tuned.